What's up, guys? Ricky here with another unboxing video of a Neca Predator. So hopefully you dropped in the comments what you think it is, and we're going to open up and see if you got it right. So here we go. For some reason this is in a huge box. I did not expect to get a box this big, considering the last one I ordered was pretty small. So here we go. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so it says the right thing. Let's see what we're looking at here. So let's see. I got a Hot Wheels. This is not what I ordered, but maybe they just throw it in here with purchases. So fun. So I have a buddy who's into Hot Wheels, so that might work out well. Okay, looks like we also got some stickers. Okay, didn't order that either. So this is a fun unboxing so far. So there's a box within a box. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so let's see what we got rocking here. Okay. So we got bubble wrap. Okay. Wow, so he packaged these very well. Okay, so as you can see, can't remember if I said this already, but I purchased this off eBay. So this was a loose Predator. Okay. Here we go. So it looks like we have the cannon. So it did show this in the image. That's why I got a pretty good deal on it. The cannon was not quite connected, so I can reattach that. If you can see, sorry. And then there's this pretty cool weapon here. And it looks like same thing, like there's a piece that's missing that I need to glue on. So, yeah, packaged well, and that was all part of the thing, so I'm not surprised that any of it was like that, because that's what it said on the listing. Okay, so this is a piece that glues into that, so I'll glue that on. Pretty cool gun there. Looking nice, so I really appreciate the packaging and the care. So thoroughly, look at that. Not only bagged it, or they bubble wrapped it, they bagged it, the bubble wrapped it again, so this was a pretty serious collector, so I appreciate that. So I'm definitely going to leave a good review for sure. So they packaged everything really well. Here we go. So if you guessed Renegade Predator, you would be correct. So, and the hand's not broken, by the way, it's on a ball joint, so it just popped off. Should pop on pretty well. There we go. Okay, so here we go. So Renegade, so it looks like it's in pretty good condition. Okay, we got the cannon. Like I said, the cannon just needs to be reattached, which I can fix that. And then just got to reattach the axe. So this one goes for a lot on eBay right now, so I did get a pretty good discount on it just because of those little tiny flaws. But overall, the joints seem fine. A little loose down here, but overall looks really good. Cool. So let's get this set up and posed up. Okay, here is Renegade Predator, all kind of set up. So here we go. So looking pretty good. I really like the green tones on this a lot. So this is, you know, I kind of said it already, but this is a Predator I've been looking for a little bit. Not as much as Hive Wars. Hive Wars was the one I was looking for the most, but I did see a pretty good deal on this, so I decided to pick it up. So here we go. So let's look at it. So we got some really cool silver tones. It's more like a gunmetal gray is really what it looks like, which looks pretty nice. You have, yeah, like I said, the cool green color, which looks like they did a yellow, and then they dry brushed a green over the yellow to kind of darken it up. And it really shows that off in the back there. Looks like the little loincloth there is black with brown dry brushed over the top, so that looks really good. Looks like we got some more good gray tones, and you can see they did some little green kind of over the top there, that which looks really nice, really highlights the muscle definition. And we got the cool weapon here, and I did just glue that together, which looks pretty good, pretty cool looking weapon. Let's see, got good silver tones, got some really bright green feet. But yeah, overall this Predator is looking pretty good, and got some cool weaponry too, where they're using, looks like 2 different types of silver, which looks pretty nice overall. So it looks like it might just be one type of silver, and then they just put a wash over the top just to show off some of the detail. But yeah, looking pretty cool out of the package. So how about we get into the articulation? So the head goes up, whoop, very far, enough to where it comes off. So it goes up real far, goes down. It looks like, yeah. So sometimes these old figures, just the ball joints kind of get old on them. So yeah, this one you can't do a whole lot with it, unfortunately. You do get pivot, some rotation, but yeah, the ball joint is kind of stuck there. So the arms on this one go up pretty high, though, almost 90 degrees, which is nice. Then you have the articulation here, just single joint articulation on the elbow, but also rotation. And you do have that wrist pivot as well on the ball joint. So like I said, a lot of the old NECA stuff, they just, you know, if the ball joints wear off, if you do too much posing, after a while they will come loose. So this one can go on there, but it falls off pretty easily. So for this purpose, I'm not going to do too much. Also has the rotation here. You have the legs that go up about, you know, not too far. You have double jointed knees, which is nice. You do have a rotation, and then you do have a ball joint here for the feet, so you can get it in some poses. So, so overall, like I said, this is standard, kind of old NECA Predator articulation, so not the best, but you can still get it in some decent poses. Just like I said, some of the older stuff, after a while, if you play with it a lot, or if you're posing it a lot, which I'm assuming this one did, obviously I bought it used, so some of the ball joints and stuff do come off kind of easy. But yeah, there you go. Okay, here's Renegade Predator standing next to Armored Lost Predator, which is one of the new Ultimate Predators, so you can see the difference in height. We have Super Scroll, which is a Marvel Select, off to the left there, and then to the right, the far right, we have Mr. Freeze from McFarlane Toys. So all 7-inch scale action figures. So let's see what we got as far as height goes. So Renegade Predator stands almost 8 inches tall, so not quite 8 inches tall, so which puts it at about 20 centimeters. Then you have your Armored Lost that stands about 8 1/4, so quite a bit taller, and it looks like it's about 20 1/2 or maybe 21 almost. So looks like we got quite a bit of difference there. And your Super Scroll stands 7 inches tall, so that's kind of your standard Marvel Select height. And so does your McFarlane Toys if you're including Mr. Freeze without the helmet. So yeah, the Renegade Predator, because it is different, right? So I know a lot of the height, and you can tell here when you look at it, you have the height right here of the waist. Then you have the Armored Lost, which stands a little bit taller, right? The newer bodies. And then I'm sure the abdomen also creates a little bit of extra height. So that's the difference. But overall, I think the Renegade Predator fits in with all the Predators just fine. Okay, final thoughts on Renegade Predator. So I think it's pretty cool. So I did get this one in Hivores at the same time. I do like Hivores Predator a little bit better. I just like the overall design, and I like the fact that it's a little more structurally sound. This one I did purchase, and I got a good deal on it because it is pretty expensive. But yeah, the hand does fall off, and the head comes off really easy too. And I know that stuff kind of happens when you have some of the older Predator figures that, you know, you've used a lot, you've posed a lot, etc. Just the joints get kind of loose sometimes; they just kind of fall off. So this isn't the only Predator I've had that with. I do have the Wasp Predator, and its hand also likes to fall off pretty easy. So unfortunately, that's just what happens sometimes. But overall, it's a really good looking piece. I really like it. I'm glad I got it in my collection. So yeah, so really like it. So thank you all for tuning in and subscribing. We are at, we just passed 1,000 subscribers, so thank you all so much. I appreciate that. Let's try to go for 2,000. So tell your friends, tell everybody. We'll check out the channel, and I'll keep doing action figure reviews, customizations, etc. for all of you. So thank you again, and I'll see you next time you tune in. Okay, appreciate it. Thank you.